What are the top housing and financial planning trends impacting your business? Find out this and more with TrendSpotter, brought to you by CMPS Institute.
Hi there, it's Gibran Nicholas. Welcome to another edition of TrendSpotter. Today I'd like to continue the conversation we started last week by talking about how to illustrate the value of refinancing into an ARM versus a fixed rate mortgage. So we're going to go back to the chart that we looked at last week. Last week we were comparing a 4.25% 30-year mortgage that the client currently has with a 4% 30-year no-cost refinance. By saving 0.25% on the interest rate, the client was able to save over $40,000 over the life of the loan. Today we're going to go back to the same chart that we started with and add a third column, and we'll call this one a 7-year ARM. So we're going to click copy from number 2, loan option 2, and it's going to automatically copy the information that we had over here. It's going to copy it over here. We're going to change the title to this as 7-year ARM. We're going to scroll down here and we're going to change the interest rate to 3.5%. We are going to call it an ARM. The amortization is going to be 30-year amortization, and the interest rate is going to be fixed for 7 years, adjustable every year, and the caps are going to be 5 to 5. It's going to be based on the LIBOR index with a margin of 2.25. We're going to go back up here and click the preview button, and as you can see, a third column has been added here. If you scroll down to the bottom and say, what if we invest the extra monthly cash flow over that 7-year holding period, the client will experience an extra $15,000 in wealth. And in fact, if you go back into the system, you can elect to show the client the total expense over time. And if you show them that chart and you go back and you refresh the screen, another graph will appear. And this graph compares the total expense of the various options. And sometimes people are more motivated by the fear of losing something than they are by the hope of gaining something. And so by illustrating for someone how much money they can save versus how much money they can earn, you can basically speak to them in a way that's going to make the most impact for them in the way that they look at their finances. And so in this example, instead of investing that extra cash flow, why don't we reduce the principal with that extra monthly cash flow that the ARM produces? And in that case, the client can save $16,000 over the next 7 years by choosing an adjustable rate versus a fixed rate mortgage. So in this case, the question would be, does the client want to lose $16,000 in exchange for the potential of maybe saving some money down the road if they keep the house and if interest rates go higher? And that's how you want to phrase things when you talk to somebody about an ARM. You want to say, would you rather lose money now in exchange for the potential of maybe saving money later? Or would you rather save money now in exchange for the potential of maybe losing some money later on? And so by simply flipping that around and illustrating the value of using an ARM, sometimes you can change the conversation and help people do what's in their best interest. So for more information on how you can use some of the CMPS resources to help you change the conversation with your clients, please visit cmpsinstitute.org/simplify. Thanks, and I'll look forward to our time together again next week.
Oh my gosh.
This is Mortgage News Network.